Hello, another beautiful day of practicing. It's a very, very high energy day. And of course, you see all the nice cars at the park. These people are losers. I'm gonna give you a little panoramic view of the what's going on here. So we got some gang stalking losers playing tennis. We got the panoramic view here, and then we got the ocean over there. It's very beautiful, as usual. And I'm out here doing my little aerokinesis practice. It's hard today because I am on my 12th day of fasting. And, you know, when you're doing aerokinesis, you're doing like a lot of arm movements and things of that nature. And like, my arms hurt. My arms started to hurt so bad, I just picked up a stick, Aaron and freaking Moses had a staff, so I'm just like, shit, I might as well get a little stick, man. I'll get a little stick and just, and see can that work that way? Because like my arms are hurting, like really bad, especially you haven't been eating anything, and then you're still, doing all the training that you need to do to perfect the aerokinesis. Like your arms hurt a lot, but a lot of weird things happened today. Like I was in the bathroom, and this, girl was in there. She's a white girl, and she was using the bathroom. It's a free bathroom, whatever. And the girl's like, talking to herself. I'm just like, okay, I guess, whatever. And then the girl, you know, she's like, oh, sorry, I talked to myself. I said, it's okay to talk to yourself, you know, whatever. She's like, oh, she said, I said, it's okay to talk to yourself. She's like, oh, yeah, I talked to myself. She's like, sorry about that. It just, it sucks that I have to, use the bathroom just to, wash my ass. I'm like, yeah, it's all good as long as you clean, I guess. And she's like, yeah, it reminds me of when I was in jail. Okay, red flag number one. Why do you have to tell me that she was in jail before? I don't know why. But it seemed like as a person who is a chosen one, we can always tell people's intentions. We could tell gang stalkers' intentions. We could tell everybody's intentions. And this girl was telling me that she came from jail. I guess it's kind of like scare me or intimidate me, but like, uh, I don't know if you know, but a lot of people who have been in jail, they didn't even deserve to be in jail. So I don't have a reason to hate you. And you know what I mean? Like for me, I felt like, what reason do I have to be afraid of you just because you went to jail? That's like saying that every single person that ever went to jail, they're a fucking violent, murderous, rapist, criminal. You know what I mean? So she's like, oh, I went to jail. So I'm like, okay, that's good, I guess. And she's like, yeah. And she started talking about, oh, I'm psych. So I'm thinking, you're psychic? I said, you're psychic? She's like, oh, no. I mean, like mental, psychiatric. I'm like, oh, okay, I guess. I'm like, what is psychiatric really these days? As a targeted individual, I've learned that there's not really a such thing as mental illness. Like schizophrenia is the government using voice to skull technology on certain citizens that know a little bit too much. Okay, even they use it even on children. If a child is molested by their parent, they will use it on the child to make the child seem crazy. That's the government that we live in. They even tried the same stunt with me. I said my child was molested, and they didn't even they tried it with me, but it didn't work. So what they did was they just straight up was like, listen, we want you to take Abilify, and we want you to say that you are schizophrenic, and we want you to, you know, say that you're gonna go to these inpatients. Da 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 da. I said, hell no, bitch, you can't even get a psychiatrist or a doctor to diagnose me with that fucking mental illness, but you work for the motherfucking DCF, and you want to tell me what mental illness is, bitch? You ain't no psychiatrist, hoe. You feel me? So this hoe was trying to like intimidate me with her going to jail, and she's a mental patient, and I said, what is crazy? I said, I talk to myself all the time, not because I'm crazy, but because bitch, ain't nobody out here on my level. So bitch, I got smart with the smartest motherfucker that I know, and that's me. You understand what I'm saying? So it was just like a weird because And then, you know what I mean, she just was, you know, you could tell a gang stalker. They all try to seem a certain kind of way. But, you know, I speak when spoken to. Although I am a targeted individual, I'm not a nasty person. The way the girl came off, it's not that she was told to tell me that she went to jail or she was a psychiatric patient. It's that she told me these things out of fear. She had heard many rumors about me, disgusting rumors that I'm some sort of witch that does voodoo on people, and many people around here have experienced my voodoos and all this kind of bullshit, you know? And because of her hearing these rumors, she felt the need to tell me these things in order for me to be afraid. But number one, I'm not afraid of you. Not because I'm some sort of big bad wolf, but because, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. You're the one who's afraid of me. That's why you're telling me these things to begin with. And I'm not some monster, you know? Yes, I tell you I put curses on people because it's my right. Like I said, you can't be, every person has the right to defend themselves. You know, as a person who is a targeted individual, I'm not by like going against like one person, like my ex or his family. Like I'm going against literally the whole. It's you against the world, and not like figuratively, like like your phone company. You know, a girl. If you just put T-Mobile GameStop, it's a girl on here from 2 years ago saying the same thing I said, and then this year, I mean last year, they finally came out with the fact that they were hacking. That somebody hacked their network, but nobody hacked their network. They gave the United States government all this information. Same thing with Meta, same thing with Apple. You know what I mean? These people have been doing these things for a long time. You know what I mean? And the girl made it seem like I was some monster. Like I said, I might put curses on people, but let me tell you something. I'm not, I've always had these abilities for a long time. 9 years I've been practicing manifestation. That's why when it comes to doing aerokinesis, telekinesis, those are those are manifestations of powers. You might not have the powers that you know of, but you must manifest those powers into existence. That's why you practice, you know? And it's the same thing. I had the basis of any freaking thing is to manifest. That is the ground zero for any power. Before you can fly, you have to manifest it. Before you have telekinesis, you have to manifest it. Before you have aerokinesis, you have to manifest it. You have to say, you have to believe, you have to think it, you have to live it, you have to breathe it, that you can do it. You understand? And I had been doing this for 9 years. I always knew I could do these things. I mean, my God, I could have everything that I've done. I could have done a long time ago. But the thing is, that's these people. These people have a very little bit of power, a very little bit of power. And that little bit of power that they have, they use it to crush people that are they think beneath them. You know, they use it to oppress people, to hurt people. Like that's not a a characteristic of a strong person. That's a characteristic of a weak and insecure person. And like I said, I always could have done this. I would have preferred to be under the radar. You understand what I'm saying? And just, you know, continue to do what I do under the table. You know what I mean? When motherfucker fuck with me, put a little curse on your ass, but you don't know it was me. But at this point, I had no choice because the United States government, you know, a place where I'm living since I was a child, thinking that this is a good and just government better than where I was living, it turned out to be one of the most evilest places on earth itself. And the people are absolutely fucking atrocious, you know? And I used those gifts that I had. I guess I could have been used those gifts. But when you are in a situation like this one where you're against the government, your police who are supposed to protect you, but what I learned is all police are bad, all of them. All public servants are bad. The citizens are bad. When it's like an experiment, would people do anything for money? Yes, they would, but not me. And when you come to a situation where you're in a situation like that, where you're against all these people, and you know, to them in the beginning, they would say stupid shit out loud, like, "Oh, it's unfair because she has abilities and gifts and powers." So what? So what? Before they knew I could manifest, did you think they thought to themselves, "Well, it's unfair because it's 1,000 or a million or how many of us versus one woman"? Hell no. They didn't think that to themselves. They was like, "Bitch, we're gonna kill this hoe like we did all the other hoes." And then I motherfucking showed they ass, bitch. You came for the great one, and you got the right one on the right motherfucking day. You feel me? Now it's all, oh, it's unfair because she has abilities and she has gifts. But it's not unfair, bitch. You feel me? To me, it's a fair fight. Even if it's one with powers, but again, it's me against the world. If God didn't give me abilities to manifest, curses and prophesy shit over people, it would have been a very unfair fight. My God, where would I be? But you feel me? Thank God for God. You know, God is a very good God. These people. Let me tell you, on my fucking police report, down my timeline, you're gonna see the police report. The Palm Beach sheriff officer thought it was very funny to put this on my record, right? Him and I tell you, they're all Masons. They're all involved in this conspiracy together. DCF, my ex, and the police officer have me go inside. They come up with the lie, and then they just handcuff me and throw me in the mental asylum. And on the paper, it says that I said with my own two lips, right here, 1, 2, that I had powers and I could fly. I never said that. I swear to God, till today. I already knew I had powers, but I would not say it to the police because I knew it would make me look crazy. But still, he put that on the paper. Can you imagine if this motherfucking nigga ever go on YouTube and happen to run across my telekinesis? Oh, not telekinesis. Aerokinesis. I'm gonna do telekinesis. I'm gonna put all my powers out there. I'm gonna practice, and everything I learned and could do, I'm gonna put it right here on this channel. When this motherfucking nigga have to look on this channel and see that I do have powers, and bitch, I'm gonna fly because humans can't fly. But I'm gonna manifest it into reality, because if it wasn't, I could make it is. That's what manifesting is. Make it something that wasn't is. And when I do it, and this motherfucking Palm Beach sheriff has to just eat that shit, and they can't do that to me, even if. But my whole point is, these people love to talk shit. They spreading all these nasty rumors about me being this fucking witch down here in Florida. But the thing is, what did you do to me to make me put these curses on you, Am I some crazy woman just out here with some powers and abilities just throwing fucking curses on people? Or did you people poke the bear? Did you knock down the hornet's nest? What did you do? What did you do? That's the thing with narcissists. They always tell the story one-sided. It's always one-sided. Oh, man, this woman put curses on America. This woman put curses on our economy. This woman put curses on us. Oh. But what did you do to the woman? What did you do to me? They're around here spreading the most disgusting rumors. That's what they do. But usually they spread rumors oh, you're crazy and all. But they're not seeing that kind of shit no more. These bitches are straight up, and they sound crazy. Do you know how crazy you sound? As a fucking society, a modern day society, running around telling any random person that this one person is a witch and she does voodoo and she has powers and abilities. You sound crazy. Now you got people afraid, What the hell do they think is going to happen? They going to motherfucking Salem witch trial my ass? Bitch, this ain't goddamn Salem, Massachusetts, bitch. This is goddamn modern day 21st century fucking America. And witches don't exist. And people with powers don't exist. We both know that that's a lie. We do exist. Well, people with powers. But the whole point is, and witches exist too. Witches exist. They're the witches. That's why they're out here calling me a witch. Them bitches wish. They wish. And then they got this bullshit cloud seeding. Look at these clouds. Look at these clouds. You know why they got these clouds? Let me tell you, that's cloud seeding. That is literally cloud seeding. They have manufactured clouds here. And that's why we got the fucked up trees in the drought. Anytime I come outside and I be practicing powers and stuff like that, what they do is they start really manufacturing the clouds and doing the cloud seeding, because, like I said, they don't want you to, they like regular modern day citizens that are pagans, they can't do shit. They've been Eastern stars for a long time and they can't even conjure a fart. But then you got a bitch that you gang stalking, you get to see her doing shit that your stupid ass can't do. Like, bitch, you're jealous and you're mad. So what they do, they try to make it rain. And they be putting a lot of cloud seeding in the cloud just to try to make it rain. And you know what it do? It do a little sprinkle. A little sprinkle. A little sprinkle. And then I'm right back in the ground. These people are crazy. Let me tell you what it's equivalent to. You ever heard the story of Lazarus? When Jesus made Lazarus raise from the dead, do you know these people tried to kill Lazarus just to hide the fact that Jesus raised this man from the dead? Do you know that story? Read the Bible. Read the Bible. They tried to kill Lazarus. Jesus made this man rise from the dead. And to hide the fact that human beings had powers and abilities such as these, they tried to kill this man to hide it. How much more will they do for a person that actually has aerokinesis? And to be honest with you, all you got to do is, they call it cloud bursting. you could just put your hand out because like I said, the having control of the wind is basically to control the world. The wind controls everything. The wind controls the rains, to be honest with you, because the wind is what brings the storm clouds and the rain clouds. The wind. Okay? All you gotta do is stretch your hands out and push the fucking clouds away. Just like that. I've done it before. Literally outside in the middle of a rain that they tried to send on me. And I just put my hand out, and in the middle of raining, it was starting to rain hard. And I'm like, I was gonna go inside, and the spirit says, "Don't go. If you do it, they're gonna do this every time. Stand here and make it stop raining." And I said, "Okay, fine." Like I said, I ain't saying the Holy Spirit's a nice trainer. He's a tough trainer, tougher than the one that you got at LA Fitness. Trust me, very tough trainer. And it's raining, and I put both of my hands out, and I start pushing the clouds away. And when I mean big, big, big clusters of clouds, big for miles and miles. But them things was away like this. Them motherfuckers couldn't believe it. You know? So now that's what they do here in Florida. Like, it's almost like they're trying to make it illegal to have gifts. I'm not gonna stop practicing because the thing is, again, this is because we are the chosen ones and we are gods and children of the Most High God. We were given these powers as a gift, bitch. We was the Eastern Stars. Y'all Eastern Star whore pussies. You can't do nothing. All your motherfucking alchemy and chemistry and voodoo and hoodoo and witchcraft and all the type of little bullshit that you do. You bitches, look at that. These people are losers. They be mad. They be mad. They be mad because I be talking shit. But I don't give a fuck. Okay, I really don't give a fuck. I talk mad shit. You know I talk mad shit? You know how weird it is to talk about having powers and abilities and how you manifest? But bitch, I does this shit, bro. These motherfuckers know who I am, bro. They be trying everything in their power to make sure that I don't practice. Because the truth is, practice makes perfect. Bitch, I'm getting so good at this shit. You don't even, like, I don't even want to brag to you, bro, but I'm getting so good. Like I said, it's the basis of having powers is to manifest. If you could manifest, then it's easy to learn powers because you could just manifest the powers into being, you know? And these people are trying everything in their powers to literally stop me from just practicing. Just practicing, you know? Just practicing. Like, they be doing everything they could do. Like, these bitches is mad. Look at Susie over there. Eastern Star Susie. Probably Eastern Star Witch. Probably a gypsy. Gypsy Susie been practicing for years. She can't even do a quarter of what we could do. You understand? 95%. That's why I practice, man. You feel me? I practice because Cardi B said, I like doing what they say I can't. And I love it. These motherfuckers thought it was funny to put something so disgusting on my fucking record, you know? That I said when I didn't, that I had powers. And I said I could fly. And you know what God said? I'm going to play a big prank on the world. They want to put on your record that you have powers and you can fly? I'm going to give you those abilities. And they ain't going to be able to do shit. What are you going to do? Take me to jail for flying? Bitch, I'm going to be out here flying with the airplanes, ho. And when they say something to me, oh, we can't have a jetpack. I don't have a jetpack. Oh, you can't have this. I don't have that. Well, how are you flying? I have superpowers. Superpowers ain't real, so you can't arrest me for flying, bitch. I'm gonna do all types of shit. And they ain't gonna be able to do nothing to me because the powers ain't real. If powers was real, bitch, we'd be living in X-Men. You know? Excommunicated, all that kind of shit. But we not. I gotta mix with you stupid assholes. So because of that reason, bitch, I'm finna learn. I'm gonna get strong on you bitches. And I'm gonna do what I wanna do, bitch. I'm gonna do what I wanna do when I wanna do it. Speaking of, the weirdest thing has been happening to me. Money appears in my purse. Out of like, it's been $1, and I don't know if these pagans are the ones putting the money in my bag. But I don't think these motherfuckers are that nice to put money in my bag. I promise you. So here's the story. I'm going with it everywhere. But the thing is, yesterday, I know how much I have. I don't have any cash. All I have is, card. And in my bag, I found like $1 yesterday. So I'm like, okay, that's cool. Let me go ahead and buy me some ice with this dollar. You know, that's cool. And I know I looked in all over my purse, and all I found was that $1. I made sure I looked inside the purse because I'm like, let me see if I see any more. It was just $1. Okay, fine. I look in my bag this morning, and I see another dollar. I don't know if that's. I don't know what that is. If that's just, if that's like Jesus multiplying the breads and the fish with money. Because I know I had only $1. I mean, I didn't even have that dollar, but it was there, surprisingly. So, okay, whatever. When I looked all over the bag, I looked in all the bag. I looked in the bag, and all of a sudden there was $1 in there this morning. And it was not like hidden. It was like right there where I could see it. You know what I mean? That's very weird. To me, it's weird because I'm not used to this kind of stuff. When it comes to having powers, you're learning different things that you didn't know was even possible. Even fucking having money just appear out of nowhere that you know there wasn't. When you looked all your whole bag, you saw those $0, all of a sudden there's $1 there. Even if it's $1, imagine if I could do that trick with 100. Woo! 100 times. That'd be pretty cool. But it's very strange, just the learning all these powers and abilities. But I'm just, weirded out that these people are spreading such nasty rumors about me that I'm a witch when they know goddamn well they're the ones that are the witches, They're the witches, not me. I'm not a witch. If I was a witch, I would tell you. I'd be out here flying on my broom. Matter of fact, I'm so fucking funny. I know Halloween's a pagan holiday, but I'm gonna be honest with you, I like pagan holidays. I like Halloween. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. I like Halloween. And from this day forward, I'm gonna learn how to fly. I'm determined to learn. When I learn how to fly, every Halloween, I'm gonna be a witch. And I'm gonna fucking get a broom and I'm gonna fly on it all over the town. Just to fuck with these people, you know what I mean? Just to do it. Because why not? You know what I mean? When you got it, it's just flexing. I like to flex. God, that's what God wants us to do. God wants us to flex. These people out here hunting us down like we're animals when we're goddamn gods. God wants us to flex our powers. Our powers are the proof that God exists. How can we just have powers? You know what I mean? Let me tell you something. These people are so crazy that they're trying to credit my abilities to the vaccine. Because I did get vaccinated. That's something I didn't say. I did get vaccinated with the J&J a while back when it first came out at the health department. Not the health department. The health department came and gave it to me, and it was at a homeless shelter. And I only got one because that's all you needed. That's what it said. It said all you need is one dose. So I got the one dose. And I got it like in April and May, June, July, August. August is when I started practicing the aerokinesis. The thing is, like I said, I had already been manifesting for 9 years before I practiced the aerokinesis. So as long as you have the basics of knowing how to manifest, you can manifest powers into being as well. Not just situations, but you can manifest powers that never existed. You could do it if you just practice. And these people believe in their heads that there's a connection between having powers and abilities and special gifts and mutation with the vaccine. And you can literally go on TikTok. And there is some truth to it. I'm not gonna lie to you and tell you that it's a whole lie, because it's not a whole lie. Now I'm not trying to tell you run out here and go get the motherfucking thing, because I don't even know if the J&J is still out there. I heard it was discontinued, but that's the one that I got. A lot of people who got this thing, they had magnetic abilities to control metal afterwards, and they had telekinetic abilities, and it was on TikTok. As a matter of fact, in South America, they came out with a law because of this phenomenon, that a lot of people that got the thing, that they started to have powers. So they are correlating me in the same gene pool as these people. It's just, to me, it's just a coincidence. And maybe it helped me in a way. Because like I said, usually people who do aerokinesis, it takes them years to do, like, to really, really get good. But it took me like 7 months. To me, the basics is to manifest. To these people, it's a phenomenon. We discovered how to make superhumans. I don't know, because I heard they've been trying to give people all in the military this kind of thing. They ain't trying to give it to them to kill them. They're trying to give it to them because a lot of people who got this thing have developed supernatural abilities. That is the truth. You could Google it. Not only that, I'm going to be honest with you about some things. It changes your molecular structure too. My skin is turning white. I'm developing vertigo. I have white spots all over my legs, and they're getting bigger and bigger and bigger. For now, they just look like little splashes of bleach. Okay, so I'm gonna show you some examples. I don't know if you can see. Okay, so let me see if I can see here. Okay, so we got this here. Okay, this used to be like this and this, right? I don't know if you can see them. They're very small, but now it's like a lot bigger, right? Okay, and let me see if I can see any other ones. So you can see like this right here. I don't know if you can see it. Like this, like all like spots. It seems like my skin is discolored, but like I said, this is all happened after I got the the thing. Even here, same thing. Like you can see like a big discoloration in my skin. Like I said, in these light spots. Same thing here. It's everywhere, and that's not, my skin was not like that before the thing, and it's so spread. It's mostly in my legs, but like it spread so fast. You can see here, here. It's on my arms and stuff. It's a lot. It's a lot, but a lot of people said the same thing. I looked it up. This is what early vertigo looks like. When you first have it, you have like little white specks on your legs, and they keep growing, and they seem to be spreading all over my body, because they have them on my arms and my chest as well. I can see my back. I don't I don't believe I have them on my face, but I really wouldn't know. But yeah, they are spreading, and even my eyes are kind of changing colors. You can't really see it. Yeah, you can't see it, but my eyes are changing colors too, which is very weird. Um, this, why am I saying this? I'm saying this because this people, they are tracking us and also experimenting on us, targeted individuals. I'm an example. I took this thing at the homeless shelter. My skin is changing colors. My eyes are changing colors. I wish I could show you a better picture, but it's like not that good. I probably would have to be in the sun for you to show. And you're probably like, what color is it turning? It's turning blue. It's a dark blue. But like only on the outside. It's turning, it's like from the outside going in. Just like the spots were little spots, and now they're spreading all over my body. It's the same thing. And the same thing with the abilities. I'm practicing. The abilities are pretty much getting stronger. But it's just very crazy to me, that these people are correlating our special abilities to this thing. But if you have the special abilities because you're a chosen one, you're a chosen one. But when you get this thing, it's going to change your molecular structure. I have a theory. My theory is that when you're a human being and you take this thing, it doesn't have too much good side effects. But because our genes are different, it enhances us in a way, but it also changes our DNA, because this thing is literally Like I'm gonna try to do like every couple of months how this thing is going as far as the vertigo on my skin and the eye color changing, because it is changing my molecular structure literally. You know, it's very strange, but they're equating our powers to this. I mean, I don't know if this video is gonna make it, but if you're a chosen person, I wouldn't recommend you get this thing, because if you get it, it's gonna do the same thing to you. If people of a certain gene pool, it gives the powers to. It doesn't give you powers. You already had the powers. I don't know if you ever watched Agents of Shield, and Agents of Shield had like this kind of like crystal, which is weird. It's almost like Agents of Shield was like of the future. So in Agents of Shield, there was Daisy, and she was a regular human, but she kind of had like little special abilities. And there was this like crystal that if you broke the crystal and you smelled it, it would transform you into what your true form is. And she turned to Quake, and she had extra supernatural abilities. She already had the abilities, but it made her enhanced abilities. So it's almost like this thing is the same thing. Like we already had abilities, but with certain people, most likely us, that's what it is. That's what I believe. Deep down in my heart, I believe that this thing is it's more than just a, you know, experimental, you know, thing. It's about weeding out the people in society who had these special genes to see, because especially if you don't die from it and you're perfectly healthy. Because let me tell you something. Ever since I got it, I haven't gotten sick at all. And every single year, I always got sick. Every single year, and I'm homeless, and I ain't got sick one time. Only when I had some bird flu chicken from Publix, but I didn't have a cold. I just felt a little weird. But that's the only time. And I've been out here for a year, and I have never gotten sick at all. And people have sneezed on me and coughed on me and all types of weird shit. And I never got sick. So that should definitely, you know, tell you a lot, you know? This thing, the thing, I feel like it's not about that. It's just they needed to be able to weed out who we were in society, you know, our bloodline. So what they did is they used that thing in order to do that, because if you are of our bloodline, it would give you certain characteristics. Like it would change your molecular structure, your skin color, your eye color, your DNA, and it would enhance your abilities, because that's what it has done to me. That's me as a chosen person who got this thing. I could say, I don't know if anybody else who's chosen got it and your skin color started changing, you know, your eyes, and enhance your abilities. But the whole point is that these people are crazy. They're out here spreading rumors that I'm a goddamn witch, and they know goddamn well they're the ones who are the witches, and they started with me. I'm not out here putting curses on people for no reason, because you fucking deserve it. Then they keep sending me stupid subliminal messages about going to a lawyer. You know how many times they done sent somebody to me to say to get to a lawyer? If getting a lawyer worked, bitch, I would already done been had my case. Why am I gonna get a lawyer? So the lawyer could get a little piece of the money? Hell no. Bitch, you gonna give me. I'm gonna keep on reiterating this manifestation. The American government will give me my millions of dollars and my kids and my justice. I will not be stepping foot in the courthouse to do nothing. You will give to me, because that's a manifestation. You understand, you bitches? But yeah, please share your comments with me. I don't know if anybody else who's a targeted individual got the thing and you developed abilities, enhanced abilities, because to me it did. I don't know what kind of chemical was in mine. I mean, I don't know. I can't even say it because I know how YouTube is.